Hey everyone, and welcome to Memorial Day Improv. This is improv that's happening on Memorial Day. We have quite a few sets today and tonight. I'm here today with Elizabeth Cavacino. There she is, waving at you folks. And we are going to do some two-prov for you tonight, although normally electronic initiation is a team of 6 to 8 people. Today it will be only a team of 2. We're very excited about it. But I have to tell you, it's always exciting to perform live online. You have no idea who's watching you. You have no idea if anyone's enjoying it, if everyone is hating it, if everyone is loving it. You just don't know. That's always exciting. But right now, I am excited about 2 things on improv more than the performance I'm about to do, and both of those things have to do with Morgan Phillips. Morgan has been blogging up a storm on the improv message board, just blogging up a literal storm. He's been talking about his day, he's been talking about his dreams, he's been talking about his feelings. This has caught fire, and now there are at least 4 or 5 additional blogs happening on the message boards. I highly encourage you all to read all of the blogs, read all of the message threads, because you're not going to be able to catch up on everything that's going on the improv message board for much longer. At some point, it's going to become ridiculous to even try. Right now is your chance to get in on the ground floor. In 2 years, you keep up with it, you're going to be able to say you know about every single thread on the message board on improv. And, this is the time to strike, because if you wait 2 years and then you try to go back and read through all those different threads, it's going to really be irritating. The second thing that Morgan's doing is tonight at 4:30 a.m. Morgan emailed me this morning. He was like, could I do a show by myself at 4:30 a.m. and have it be about my dreams? I said yes, because we don't have anything going on improv at 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so Morgan's going to be doing that tonight at 4:30 a.m. 4:30 a.m. Set your alarm clocks, folks. Be there. Watch it live. I know I will be. I will be waking up at 4:30 a.m., probably 4 o'clock a.m., making myself some coffee, doing some push-ups to get myself psyched to watch Morgan Phillips roll out of bed and then talk about his dreams through an improv set. All right. Well, those are the things I'm excited about. Also, I don't know if you noticed, there's like 6 other shows tonight. We've had a great team out of Ireland already today. We have Mead, we have The Architects, we have Bear Golf. Whew, did Bear Golf bring it last time? I highly suggest checking out that set. And we have this set that's about to happen. It's exciting. It's me and Elizabeth doing two-prov. Here we go. I checked out the suggestion box that's supposed to be used for suggestions about the website. It has not been being used for that. It's been being used as a repository of suggestions for improv sets. I got a improv suggestion from it just moments ago. That suggestion is secret. The word secret.
Tiffany,
Yeah.
um, I just got my period.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, first time.
You, you just got your first period?
I know I'm 21. I know that's weird.
Well, it's not. I mean, I suppose it's not that strange. I mean, gosh, are you okay? Were you wearing protection?
No, but I got it in time. Like I've been keeping a sanitary napkin in my purse since I was 13, pretty much, because I knew it was gonna come any time.
Sure.
And it happened, and when you're 13 or 11 and you get your period, it's like a big thing, right? And you have like that junior high school like schoolgirl like and you want to tell somebody, right? And I still have that. Even though I'm 21, I still have that feeling, that I want to, yeah.
But everything is
So
okay, right?
yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay.
I Yeah. It's I was prepared. I've had a
So
long time to get prepared.
this is a big day because we're launching the new IPO today. So this is a big day
Yeah,
for our stock trading firm.
it
So if
is. It
everything's
is.
okay, I guess. Just go about business as usual. You caught it. That's great.
Yeah. I
I'm
know. I know.
impressed. I'm impressed. I couldn't have caught mine. I couldn't have
Yeah.
caught mine, Rachel. Not on my first. Not just like if I was just carrying a sanitary napkin with me. So,
Yeah, I just
good
went into
job.
that. I felt it, I guess I felt it, and I knew.
Okay. Well, so great.
Um, yeah.
I mean, I would just say let's focus on getting through to our clients and making
Uh,
sure they know that the All-Star Bottled Water Company IPO
mm,
is launching today, and they should get as many stocks as they can, as many
yes,
shares as they can of that stock because it's gonna through the roof.
through the roof.
I really
I
believe
mean,
that.
it's bottled water, you know. I mean, who doesn't want to drink water?
Right, and it's endorsed by a lot of famous people. So,
Yeah. Tiffany, I'm feeling a little embarrassed now that you're
Rachel,
my business partner, and I probably shouldn't have
I don't want
like
to. I don't. Are you going to talk
told you
about?
that.
Are you going to talk more about your period? Because I don't want to talk about that.
I
If we
just
can
want
avoid it,
to.
Rachel.
I just feel embarrassed. I feel embarrassed that I confided in you.
Hey, we're two young women taking the professional world by storm. We're both 21. Okay, we own our own stock trading company, and we're launching our first IPO today. So this is when we join the big boys. Okay,
Okay.
let's not get sidetracked by your period. All right, it's exciting. I'm glad you're a woman now, so that's exciting. You can bear
Yeah,
a child.
I became a woman just in time. I mean, it would have been a little bit embarrassing if I'd launched the IPO and I hadn't had my period yet.
Do you know that Saul just emailed me with questions about the IPO? So I want to get back to Saul about that. He's been really our navigator throughout all of this, and I just think this is such a hectic day. Let's stop
Mhm.
talking about your period and let's get to work, okay?
Okay. Yeah, you got it.
Because
You got it.
I don't want to talk about your period anymore. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Forgotten.
Great. Even when you said that, even when you said forgotten, you made me think to myself, what is she talking about? Oh, her period. Then I thought about her period more, your period, and that bothered me. So let's stop doing that, okay? I don't want to do
Okay.
that anymore.
Okay. I just pretended it didn't.
Nope. It
I'm
happened.
just,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna. Okay, so I'm not gonna pretend that it didn't happen. It happened. Okay.
Well,
And
I mean,
saying
you're, you
pretending
know,
it didn't
just,
happen makes me think about it. Makes me think, what am I pretending it didn't happen? All right. I'm sorry. I'm getting tense because Saul. There's a time limit on this email. I've got to write this email to Saul. Okay.
okay, write the email to
I'm
Saul.
going to. I'm going to.
Can I just,
Good
I
Lord.
just, how do you know when you changed the, you know, the pad? How do you know?
As soon as it's full, the second it's full, it sounds like yours is full. So you should change it. Have you changed it,
No.
Rachel? Rachel, go change your sanitary. I mean, go put Rachel. Okay, Rachel. Rachel, I want you to go on down to the Dwayne Reed. Okay, pick yourself up some tampons. You have tampons?
No, I
Okay, so pick yourself up some tampons.
okay.
All right. I suggest the ones with the least chemicals. Okay, so the features,
Yeah.
I would say avoid the features. Those are not necessarily healthy for you, and should I expect change because it should be about $8. All right.
Okay. Well, this is really kind of you. I mean, it's really thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I want to write my email to Saul now, so you'll go
Okay.
downstairs and get your tampons.
Yeah.
All right, and congratulations
Okay.
again. You're a woman. You're a woman.
Woo! Woo!
You're a woman.
Do I
Jesus
super?
Christ, are you kidding? Are you joking? Are you joking with me right now, Rachel? I don't want to talk to you anymore. What is it? What? What is it?
I'm sorry. Okay, you're the
Is this going to
closest
be
thing I have
about...
to a girlfriend. Okay, to talk to about my mother. You know, my mother has passed away. I don't have anybody to talk to about this. I'm sorry.
You have been a burden since we started this company. You have been a burden. I have carried you on my back. Okay? This is the tensest day since we started the stock trading brokerage firm. This is the tensest day. And what I want to do is I want to bring home the dollars today. All right? You are stopping me, and it is about your period. That is how you're stopping me, and that is bothering me. So I want you just to stop. I just want
Okay.
you to stop. You'll still have your period tomorrow, okay? We can talk about this tomorrow,
Okay.
all
All
right?
right. I'm so sorry. It's very narcissistic of me.
I
You
just,
know, I didn't think about what the strain that you're under.
we're both under the strain because we both started the company together.
I know, but it just feels. I feel like that you're kind of taking more of the strain because you invested a little more money than I did,
That's
so I
right.
feel you're feeling a little more pressure.
That's correct. That is correct. Okay?
Okay,
So we should be on the same page now.
we are.
I'm going to write my email to Saul.
Okay.
He needs this information for investors.
Mhm.
Okay? So you're still in my office. Why don't you leave my office?
Could you go with me?
Good Lord. We cut away from the scene, and we find ourselves in a toy store. Nothing's coming out of my Jack in the Box. Anything
Yeah.
coming out of yours?
No, and it's
Hmm.
it's not even making music. Which are they supposed to make music?
I
Yeah,
think
they are.
they're supposed to make music, yeah. Are we, maybe we're, you know what? You know what? Maybe
What?
we're turning the, turning
Oh,
it
the
the
wrong
wrong way.
way.
Yeah, let's turn it the
Right.
other way. Turn it the other way. I'm not getting anything. Are you getting anything? Any music?
No, no music, no pop.
Well, so I
No.
guess let's not get this then, because I don't think Sally and Greg's kid's gonna like this. It doesn't seem to work.
Yeah, I guess things are different from when we were kids. I mean, our Jack in the Boxes always worked.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess things are different.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see what
Well,
else is on the shelf.
it makes me glad, honey, that we decided not to have kids because we'd have to learn about all these new toys, and it feels very overwhelming, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would. This isn't the reason I didn't have kids. For me, it's global warming. I wouldn't want to have kids when I know the oceans are going to rise by 20 to 30 feet in the next 50 years. And life's going to be miserable and filled with scarcity. So that's why I didn't want to have kids. But I
Well,
guess,
no, no. I mean,
complicated toys is a good reason also.
I mean, of course, it's not the only reason. I was just saying that, I mean, yeah, we decided we didn't want to bring children into a world that is going to hell.
Right,
Um,
right.
but I think of other reasons, like, oh, wow, isn't it nice? Isn't it nice we don't have to worry about that?
Sure. I mean, I guess that's
Um,
only natural. But,
yeah.
I always wanted a large family. So it's a very painful decision that we made. For me,
Yeah.
it's very painful for me. So I
Yeah.
guess, silver linings I'm really not into very much on this particular issue. Let's just pick the kid a Lego set or whatever, and,
Okay.
you know, Greg and
Um,
Sally will just say thanks no matter what it is. They probably won't use it, so.
I mean, yeah, I don't. I mean, their child is he's a couple months old.
Yeah, yeah,
So, I mean, I don't even think they play with anything at that. I mean, other than, like you know, the little mobile or whatever.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get him something, though, so.
Yeah, I know.
Do
Just
I get
like,
him a mobile? Like a mobile?
yeah,
Do
okay.
I get him like a thing?
Yeah, I just. You never really told me the large family thing before, and
Yeah.
now
I
it's
keep it
coming
to
out,
myself. I keep it to myself. It's so painful. I just
and
don't see the purpose of living if you don't raise your own family. But at the same time, why raise them just to introduce them into a nightmare landscape of pain and torture? So, I don't want my kids to die of starvation. Okay?
which they will. I
I
mean,
think so. Pretty sure.
your children. I mean, you're bringing your children into a world where Jack in the Boxes don't even make noise anymore. All right, we're already
That's not.
seeing
That's
the
not the
the
same thing.
change. The changes. These huge changes. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
That's not the same thing. Those things are not the same. I would happily bring a child into the world where Jack in the Boxes no longer function the way they once did. That would be a small problem, I think. And frankly, with computers and iPads becoming as popular as they are, children
Yeah.
understand iPads very easily.
Mhm.
I doubt that Jack in the Boxes are going to be around much at all in the future. So
Mm.
I really don't care about them. I'm just looking for a gift. That's all this is. No, it's okay.
I didn't know. I feel bad.
No, it's okay. Just
I,
stop comparing.
I thought that we both didn't want to have children.
I
It was
don't.
easy for me to make that decision because it's just I never had the maternal instinct. But now I know that you wanted kids and you've already had a vasectomy.
Yes. Yes, I do.
And so I mean I don't want to change my mind. I don't want to have children, but I don't want you to feel this way.
Not only did I have a vasectomy, I had the procedure done twice, and
I
then I
know.
had it done a third time. And then, without telling you,
Yeah?
because you were starting to say, "Why are you having these additional vasectomies?" I had
Yeah,
done it. I had done a fourth time. That's
no,
how badly I don't want to have children. That's how badly.
and you just didn't trust that the first three were gonna work?
I didn't want to. I didn't want to risk it. It's cheap on my health insurance. It's not expensive. It's just a matter of enduring the pain, and I can do that.
Okay.
I can do that. I'm thinking about having another vasectomy.
Because from this conversation is
No,
is no.
no. I mean, I am thinking about. If I'm being honest, I was thinking about having another vasectomy before this conversation, and now I'm thinking about having a vasectomy after the next vasectomy I have because of this conversation. So this conversation is making me thinking about having an additional vasectomy, but not the vasectomy I was thinking about having that I was telling you about. And as I'm saying this to you right now, I wonder if you can even guess this, but as I'm saying this to you, I'm thinking about having a third additional vasectomy on top of the 4 I've had before, based off of me describing the 2 vasectomies that I'm thinking about having right now. That's how serious I am about this. I'm not joking around. I do not want to have kids. Okay? I do not want to have children.
Okay. But you do.
I do. I do. It's like, in the worst way I do. In the worst way I want to have kids. I just feel like I'd be a great dad. I really do. But I've already had the 4 vasectomies, and now I'm going to have 3 more.
We could probably find. I think you can reverse them. I don't know if you could reverse 3 of them, but
It
I'm
doesn't.
just confused. I'm confused. I want to make you happy.
I want to make you happy.
And
I mean, one thing that would make me happy is don't fight me on the additional vasectomies, okay? Because you did it first. You did, and you're doing it again. You're fighting me on this.
Okay.
I'm going to have additional vasectomies. I'm going to have additional ones.
Okay. Have them. I'm confused. I don't know if you want to continue to have children or you don't.
I do want to. I want to have a child. One child that I can look at and say, that's my child. Okay? but because of the state of the ecology, I'm gonna withhold. I'm gonna stop myself. I'm gonna force myself not to. That's why I have the vasectomies.
I think that you've become addicted to having vasectomies.
No, it's not that. Not that. God, man, I didn't want. It's not that, and I know it's not that. Okay, because what you don't
Okay.
know is that in college I was addicted to having vasectomies. Okay, I got off on it, and that's a totally different thing. That's like a high that you get off of penile surgery, and that is not what's going on with me now. I am not getting high off penile surgeries. Now I'm just doing it as a precaution.
You basically just have told me that before we met, because we met after college,
Yeah, in college when you
that
didn't
you
know
had
me.
had a vasectomy before we ever met.
I had vasectomies all the time. On a Friday night, I might have 4 or 5 vasectomies. You know, I'd go out with my friends, I'd have a couple beers, I'd meet someone that I like, and I'd be like, "Do you want to come back to my dorm room? Give me a vasectomy. Do you want to do that?" And more often than not, the answer was yes. You know, the answer was yes. And you know, you start off with one vasectomy, then you're on to the second in no time. It's easy in college because you have free medical coverage and you've got access to all manner of manner of drugs that dull the pain. So it's easy,
So,
and that's different. I don't want to have the vasectomies I'm having now. They hurt me, and I don't want them. That was a different time when I would have those sort of binges. I'd binge on vasectomies. I'd have 2, 3 vasectomies sometimes in 1 hour, and no one needs that. That just at that point, you're not safe to drive if you've had 2 or 3 vasectomies in 1 hour. But I would do it, and I'd drive to the next clinic to get another vasectomy.
you realize that you've fallen off the vasectomy wagon.
No, I haven't.
This is if you had done one vasectomy, that would be a slip, right?
No, it's not like
But you
alcohol.
did
Sweetheart, it's not like
3, and
it's
you're
not like
4, and you're planning 3, 7.
yeah, I'm planning 3 based on look. I was planning one before this conversation. Then this conversation made me think of having a second one, and as I was explaining that to you, that made me think of having a third. Okay, that is not the same thing as getting high off vasectomies, which I used to love so much. Okay, I
You're
knock
using
myself out for these vasectomies. When I go in for these procedures, I'm unconscious. I don't get high. Okay, I don't get the rush I used to get.
you're self-medicating. You're
I'm not.
self-medicating with every time we have a stressful conversation, you want another vasectomy. I brought up this deep-seated need inside of you to have children, and this loss that you feel.
Yeah.
It's almost like you're mourning our children that never existed.
Yeah.
And every time that happens, your first instinct is to get a vasectomy, and that means you definitely have
It's
a
not true.
problem.
No, look, that's not true, honey.
I'm
God,
worried about you.
don't speak out of ignorance, okay? Do some research about being addicted to vasectomies first before you just start braying out like just ignorance, okay? I lived through it. It was dark, okay? I woke up in sewers with my entrails on the sewer ground, just like having just had a botched vasectomy, all right? That happened to me most weekends, all right, through my junior year. So you don't know what you're talking about right now. What I'm doing now is not that, okay? And listen, try to understand this. I am knocking myself unconscious, okay, with sedatives during the vasectomies now.
Are
So I'm
these
not getting the high, okay? I used to get high. I used to feel like I was king of the world. You know, I'd get off a vasectomy and I'd go for a 2-mile jog. Like it's a run. I'd do it in under 12 minutes flat. Just be like, I got a vasectomy, man. It was awesome, but it was terrible because it's bad for your health and it's obviously bad for your grades, and socially people don't understand.
you
Those were
alright?
dark days. Those were dark days.
I'm I'm sorry, I'm overwhelmed because I just found this out about you, and I'm not angry that you hid this from me because I know that you had a problem, and
That's it. I would have told you if you had asked. You never asked.
well,
Sexist.
yeah, all right, that's a point. I
Sexist.
probably I'm sexist.
It's sexist. to not ask.
Because I didn't ask you if you had a vasectomy
Yeah,
before?
because you're a woman and you don't have vasectomies and it's not on your mind, it's not on your radar.
No, I
So
don't
you
really
don't.
think about it.
Well, so yeah, you don't think about it. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
no.
don't think about it because you're a woman. But a
No,
lot
you're
of
right.
guys.
No, I really don't. I thought about it when we decided to have no, not have children, and oh my God, I am an enabler. I made you go back because when we decided not to have children, I didn't know that you had vasectomies before, and I made you get that first vasectomy.
Well, I wouldn't say you made.
That first, vasectomy.
Oh my God, you're
That
making me
was
so angry right now. You're not getting it. Okay, that's not the
I
same
feel
thing.
I got you back into it.
No, it's not
I
the same
feel
thing.
horrible.
Look, let me give you like an example of what you're saying. Okay, imagine I was a smoker. Okay, imagine that I was like someone who smoked 4 or 5 packs of cigarettes a day. So I have a major problem. I'm doing major damage to myself. Okay,
Yeah,
I like the rush. I like the feeling of having those cigarettes. You know,
right.
right? But then I quit
Mhm.
smoking cigarettes. Okay? I quit smoking cigarettes. And then, years later, for medical reasons, my doctors tell me that they need me to undergo a procedure while I am unconscious. Okay? While I'm unconscious. And while I'm unconscious, for whatever reason, this is like a sci-fi reason, while I'm unconscious, they're going to force my unconscious body to smoke a cigarette. All right, that's not the same thing. That wouldn't trigger the memories. I might have like a light pull towards having another cigarette when I wake up because the nicotine's been introduced into my body, but I wouldn't have a psychological memory of having broken, you know, staying away from cigarettes.
But you still did. Even though you were unconscious, it still happened. You still smoked the cigarette. Therefore, yeah, you're back.
But do you understand the difference? Do you understand the difference of what I'm saying right now?
I understand exactly. I understand that you
Okay.
were one point you were conscious, and one point you were unconscious. But to me, it's like just different progressions of the same thing. Like,
Well,
you know,
maybe you should have a
it's
vasectomy.
like, okay, well, no, if someone is addicted to heroin, right? Someone's addicted to heroin, and
Sure.
then they stop doing heroin, right?
Hmm.
And then they start doing cocaine, cocaine,
Sure.
like years later, right? There's
This is a stupid conversation.
two different
Okay.
drugs, right?
Yes,
And they
they're
still
different drugs.
have a drug problem, right?
Yes, but this is not that. I mean, I don't. Holy cow! Look at that! Look at that! Let's get him that. That looks like a great. Look at that! It's like a little like motor car for
Oh,
tots.
that is cute.
Yeah, we should get him that.
That is really cute.
Problem solved. Let's get out of this joint.
You want to get a vasectomy right now.
Yes, I do.
You like when we leave this toy store, you're getting a vasectomy.
If there's any way I can, I will.
I'm not even sure how you find these walk-in vasectomy clinics. You must have some kind of like black market
You go down this hole
vasectomy.
deep enough, and you find out. You find out how to. All right, that's our show, everyone. There it is. A very sad ending. A very sad ending of our show. If you have vasectomies as part of an addiction for a long time, you will find out where to get them on short notice. Short notice. All right, everyone. This was Elizabeth Cavacino from 4am in Thailand. She's based out of Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. My name is Terry Withers. I am based out of Long Beach, New York. And together we are the two members of Electronic Initiation who could do our set tonight. There are other great shows coming up right after this. I think there's 2 more sets in short order. The Architects and then Bear Golf. And then at 4:30 a.m. I really want as many people as possible to check out Morgan Phillips' Dream Experiment, where he will be improvising by himself in a semi-conscious state. All right, everyone. Thanks so much. Thank you again for your time. Bye-bye.